Masjid Republic, where we get you the latest election news of the day in the run-up to General Elections 2014. I'm coming to you from the Jama Masjid area of Old Delhi, where I'll report to you about the Shahi Imam of Jama Masjid actually giving out a call to his supporters to actually vote for the Congress party in the coming elections. He has endorsed the Congress party and has given out a full-fledged support today. More on that in a short while, but first we'll go across to Sandeep Phukan, who's reporting from the tea gardens of Assam. Sandeep.
Thanks, Tanima. Well, I come to you from Dibrugarh, a town in Upper Assam, also one of the key tea belt areas. I'll bring you a ground report from one of the most prestigious constituencies.
I'm coming to you from Malappuram in Kerala, a constituency where the political victories are mostly inseparable from the dominant religious ideology.
Thank you. So today we are going to start our bulletin with the story that has, of course, made the headlines. It has been making the headlines for the past few days now about the Shahi Imam of Jama Masjid actually endorsing the Congress party. We knew that he had met Sonia Gandhi along with the delegation just a few days back. But today there was a press conference in which he gave out a call to his supporters saying that there is a big challenge in this country, that according to them, corruption was not the biggest challenge. It was actually fighting the fundamentalist forces in this country, and they felt that the only party which could actually help them in the coming elections, representing the minority interests to the maximum, was the Congress party and also the Trinamool Congress party. So today the Shahi Imam of Jama Masjid said that it is not a fatwa, he is just he's actually expressing his opinion, and he felt that the secular votes should be consolidated and it should not get divided. Here's the report on what happened today and what this means for Congress. Will this move work out for them or will it backfire?
मैं आज लोकसभा इंतखाबात 2014 के लिए कांग्रेस की हिमायत का ऐलान करता हूं। देखिए, करप्शन से ज्यादा फिरका परस्ती इस मुल्क में मुद्दा है। फिरका परस्ती से मुल्क टूटा करते हैं, करप्शन से नहीं।
Sonia Gandhi and Rahul Gandhi tried to communalize the whole election. They have failed. Now Mr. Shahi Imam Bukhari has come in the front. The Election Commission must take cognizance of this rank communal appeal.
कि क्या अब ऐसा वक्त आ गया है कि भारत जैसे महान देश का प्रधानमंत्री बनना इस बात से तय होगा कि कौन ज्यादा उल्टी सीधी बातें कर सकता है, कौन ज्यादा झूठ बोल सकता है।
बुखारी साहब इससे पहले अटल जी को वोट देने को कह चुके, मुसलमान ने नहीं दिया। कांग्रेस को भी कई बार कहा, मुसलमान ने नहीं दिया।
That was, of course, the Shahi Imam of the Jama Masjid, who's essentially extending his support to the Congress. And of course, it remains to be seen whether this move actually works out for the Congress party, even as it gets ready for the elections next week. But now over to Sandeep, who has more from Assam.
Thanks, Tanima. Well, Assam is one of the states that goes to polls on the very first day of the 14 Lok Sabha seats. 5 of them will go to polls. And of these 5 constituencies, perhaps one of the most keenly followed is Koliabor. It's a constituency that's part of central Assam in the districts of Nagaon, Golaghat. It's, and also, it includes the Kaziranga National Park. It's a prestigious battle because Chief Minister Tarun Gogoi's son, Gaurav Gogoi, is actually taking the political plunge. Koliabor was once known as the hometown of Prafulla Kumar Mahanta, who made student politics famous in the country, but now, of course, it is known as the bastion of the Gogoi family. I spent a couple of days to bring you this ground report from the Koliabor Lok Sabha seat. Let's have a look. In the shadow of his father, 32-year-old Gaurav Gogoi campaigning in Koliabor Lok Sabha seat, a bastion of the Gogoi family. His uncle has represented it for the past 10 years, and his father has been an MP from the area twice. We catch up with Gogoi Jr., accompanied by his wife Elizabeth, during his road show.
And my family's surname, which in doubt is an advantage.
You know, Gaurav, you also fight the tag of being an outsider. I've met people who express doubts whether you can speak Assamese at all, that, you know, you weren't here. How do you respond to such criticism?
Well, people appreciate my effort at learning the language. I've always lived outside the state.
In the UK, politics for quite a long time, and witnessed campaigns there a lot, and they're very different, but both
How
very
different?
interesting. People here are much more engaged in politics, that they're much more aware and they understand the process and who's involved. And you know, in the UK, sometimes it's a struggle to get people to come and actually meet and engage with politicians.
At Samuguri, a minority-dominated assembly constituency that comes under Koliabor, the mood in the Congress camp is upbeat as Gaurav's roadshow passes by them. Here in this rally at Kawai Mari, one can see the cloud of the Congress party, the party that's ruled Assam for nearly 14 years now. The party has spared no effort to ensure a huge turnout for Gaurav Gogoi's rally, as well as add quite a bit of color.
Namaskar, Assalamu alaikum.
The loudest cheer reserved for the Gogoi Bahu.
Apuna Pokale Gauravok Vote Diok.
As we move on National Highway 37 that cuts through the Kaziranga National Park and passes through some breathtaking view of tea gardens, we find calls for Parivartan. Our next stop is Bokaghat, barely 20 kilometers from Kaziranga, famous for its tea and puri sabzi. People here raise the issue of rampant rhino poaching and encroachments inside the park. Narendra Modi actually made a very serious allegation saying Congress kills rhinos to settle Bangladeshis.
We understand that rhino poaching is very important. I myself am very passionate about this issue. See, the issue of Bangladeshis has been brought upon only at the time of elections like a bogey.
In rally after rally, Modi has attacked the Assam government for its poor record to stop rhino killings, an issue that finds resonance among people. Yet, there are doubts about whether the BJP has put up a strong candidate to take on the Chief Minister's son. On its part, the regional party Akham Gana Parikhod has put up a 3-term MP, but he's fighting the tag of being an outsider, as he earlier represented the neighboring constituency of Lakhimpur. In his campaigns, which are mostly neighborhood meetings, he focuses on the lack of development in what's meant to be a VIP constituency. Sharma, though, admits a split in the anti-Congress votes hasn't helped his cause.
AGP was trying to negotiate with the BJP party to have adjustment in the ensuing election.
It's a prestige battle for the Chief Minister to ensure his sons win. But a divided opposition may have just made his job a bit easy. With camera person Sanjoy Chakravarti, from Koliabor, Sandeep Phukan, NDTV.